Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have a look at the Fulumbar Iron Hand from a Reaper Bones Dark Heaven range. So this was a £2.49 miniature, which, yeah, as you can see, comes in this usual sort of clam shell pack, which all of the Reaper Bones come in. So this is the second Reaper Bones I've opened in consecutive months, the previous being Danin. So let's see if he lives up to the benchmark that Danin put down, because I thought she was a really good quality miniature. So yeah, first glances looking at him, he is a very crisp looking miniature. I don't know, Reaper Bones used to have terrible problems with like mold lines and deformities on their miniatures, but they've seemed to have really upped their game over the last, say, 5 years or whatever, because now they seem really crisp, and you know, where they were a bit sort of a budget miniature, they're kind of now very mid-market, at least, you know, possibly even slightly above, you know, when you compare them to, say, WizKids or the Nulzers or deep cuts or whatever they're called. These are much better quality, I would say, than them. The details are much crisper and cleaner, and as you can see, you know, his face isn't smooth. He's got actual features instead of it being just one soft mush. So when we got him painted up, this is how I painted him up, and as you can see, there's plenty of detail there, which has all been, you know, picked out really well without any sort of mashing or moshing of, you know, textures. There's plenty to catch with your, say, dry brushes, your washes, and, you know, if you want to do it more traditionally, you know, picking out layers, etc. But, you know, I think he looks really good. I would give him high marks like I did the previous Reaper Bones miniature that I did. Yeah, so all in all, I'm really impressed with how well these get painted up compared to how they used to be. I remember some years back I painted up a ninja, and he was just awful, terrible plastic. But this seems to be completely different plastic, which takes paint really well. And yeah, and you know, it shows. I'm not the best miniature painter out there. Definitely don't think that. But even with my skill set, I can make this guy look pretty decent. So, you know, maybe if you spend a bit more time on it, and if you've got more skill than myself, you'll be able to make him look really good. So, as a bit of a size comparison, this is him versus I think it's a Deep Cut Sturger, the dark dwarf or deep dwarfs. So yeah, he's a bit of a short guy, but compared to this female one, he's about the right sort of size. They are a little bit smaller than this guy. He's a bit more stocky, but it works well enough. So this is against the other Reaper Bones one, and yet they look perfectly in size with each other. So yeah, he works with most dwarf size miniatures. Against the human, yeah, he might be a bit broader, but maybe, you know, dwarves are meant to be broader, so I got no problem with that. The height seems about right, you know, up to just under the shoulder, and I think that looks about right for a dwarf, you know, because you don't want them having been too small, otherwise they'll end up looking like bearded hobbits. So all in all, yeah, my opinion on the Reaper Bones miniatures as a whole is good, and of this miniature in particular, I really like, you know, you could probably get a better finish on him than I did, but I'm really happy with what I've got. So that's going to be it for this week, and it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.